in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Runners will kick it away first. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Texas A&M's offense will have the first possession of the game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense.
That breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop. But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Snagged in the middle. It's Norman. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's O'Neal. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to Davis. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So UTSA's offense will go to work for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? The first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
That's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Offensive play.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Pulls it and fires to the left. Fights off a defender. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
On the option. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking, we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Ball down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. The give to the back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's O'Neal. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man on the right. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Tight end finds a soft spot. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
And the Aggies will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Quick strike complete. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Catch in the middle, it's McLeod. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Grabbed behind the line, it's Anderson. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. And the Roadrunners are in the hurry-up. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll try to get the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Toss sweep, try to get it outside to the right. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Turning it on. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Out of the end zone. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, running back on the move. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you can tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to throw again. Makes the catch. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. Grab near the sticks. It's Norman. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. With the catch, it's Davis. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He'll keep it himself. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Absolutely perfect. The lead now 6 here in the second. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you?
Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You know, we just went to half and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
Inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Pulls and fires complete. He breaks a tackle. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. Second down coming up. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. And they're not on the same page there. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He's looking to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He'll field the punt and look for room. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill, and I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going, and as a result, he's going backwards. That's a big TFL for the defense.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for that.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Not down after a short game, but enough to move those chains.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now on the option. Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Offense changing the play. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's for Cloud. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Swings it out to his running back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Makes the grab. It's McLeod. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Takes the easy one to the back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Makes him talk to the hand. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires deep on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Aggie! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the back. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds incomplete. This defense has been so dominant, David, that the 12th man feels like he's out there literally. Extra people on the stop charts.
No doubt. They've been flying all over the field, and the tradition of the 12th man is like no other. You don't see that anywhere else in college football, and this defense and the crowd gets into the game, and they represent.
And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Wants to keep it in the air. That's caught. It's Smith. There he goes. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. They'll go to the air. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small. But the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page with that touchdown catch. They now take the lead.
On the move from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
Fires to the tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
It is very tough when you're a secondary player to cover guys for long periods of time. Great job by the secondary, taking away all the options, even when the pass rush didn't get home.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Here on third down, will they go back to the running game? To the air, it's O'Neal. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Oh, what a move. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with the first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Motion from the wideout. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. A little release to the back. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Roadrunners line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back has it. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not pulled at all by the Wildcat. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now on second down. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Fires to the big fella. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw again. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signal that he's out of bounds. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Norman. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. That's good for fighting Texas A&M. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Grabbed over the middle. It's Norman. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Got it behind the line. It's Armstrong. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Rush is on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time, help force the incompletion.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looking to fire. Wide out, trying to get it in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. Fourth down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
Step 1 complete. We cut this to a one-possession game, but man, oh man, do you need some more things to go your way. Step 2, we're going to have to kick an onside. No timeouts left. Can't waste clock. Got to get a little bit lucky and see if we can get our offense back on the field.
Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice is probably going to be pretty interesting.
It's going to be very tough after suffering that loss, but you wonder, David, if this might